What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back again with another Sister Wives Season 4, Episode 1. Woo, we've made it here. We finally made it here. Only another 12 more seasons to go. No, 13. Yes. No, 11. We're going all the way up to season 15. As I've seen 16, 17. Yes. Anyway, with that being said, though, let's not waste any more time. Please begin by smashing that like button. And let's get into it. Come on now.
Put the business together and say, here it is, let's do this. And not everybody's emotionally there. And so I'm like, okay, I'm having to adjust myself. Okay, I never...
Robyn. Now, obviously, you know, they're doing all this business stuff together, you know what I mean? I will say this, so before I even elaborate on that scene itself in particular, you know, so they began this episode pretty much with Janelle back at the gym again. Like, this has been going on now since season 2, I think, or maybe just season 3, with her going to the gym. And honestly, like, I'm actually really confused about that, because I feel like her going to the gym is something that was forced her to do by the network just to promote healthy living. I don't know. That's why I never comment on it. But yeah, it's just getting weird to me, her going to the gym. I know that sounds weird, but like, I don't know. There's something about it that just doesn't seem authentic, as if she's actually trying to lose weight. But anyway, just want to get that off my chest. Either way, though, we're talking about Robyn here. You see, what Robyn says is quite interesting. You know, she talks about how she's going to be giving up certain things, you know. And this is how Robyn communicates. She says things to control the room. Okay? She says things for the reaction of the room. Like, listen, process it. Let's just play that a little bit again, okay? And listen to what she says right there again, okay? Because what she says there, for me personally, is quite... Here
it is, let's do this. And not everybody's emotionally there. And so I'm like, okay, I'm having to adjust myself. Okay.
It's that moment she says, I'm happy to adjust myself. That is a way of Robyn saying something to control the room. To basically say that I'm happy to adjust myself. So I'm expecting everybody else to be the same. But I'm not seeing everybody else doing the same. So when are you all going to adjust yourself? So Robyn is someone that controls the room without actually telling you what she wants to do. She will tell you what she's doing, so then you do what she's doing. Does that make sense? It's another manipulative tactic. But I call it reverse psychology, not so much, just as a manipulative tactic. But anyway, we continue.
It's a scary thing for me, but it was worth it to me. It's worth it to me for you to be able to have babies if you want.
I mean, I feel guilty if I decided not to take you up on the offer.
I mean, listen, to be honest with you, I personally don't believe that MERI necessarily actually cares to have a child. I mean, listen, look at it this way. I think somebody said in the comment section once upon a time that KODY is the one that really pushed MERI to not have the child. I mean, I haven't seen that yet. All I've seen is MERI be very wishy-washy with the whole idea of having a child. Robyn has given her this opportunity, okay? This is something that she presented to her in season 3. And if you ask me, or was it season 2? Whichever season it was. And if you ask me, each time the conversation is brought back up, MERI's answers are very wishy-washy. And correct me if I'm wrong, but when a woman wants, or even just an adult in general, a human, whatever, wants a child, but let's just stick with women because she's a woman, right? When a woman wants a child, she wants a child. There is nothing to think about. That is why we're in a position now in this world where you can do so many alternative things to having a child. Okay, so many alternatives here. Okay, because it's an important thing for people who want children. But in terms of MERI, you know, I generally believe that she doesn't want a child. I personally believe that her window of wanting children had just surpassed. She's at a stage where she's like, oh, the other wives have got kids. I'm seeing it. I've got my child and my daughter. It's really necessary for me. My relationship with KODY ain't even really that legit. Would a child make our relationship better? Probably not, because I mean, like, he's got kids with all the other wives, and it hasn't made him want Janelle more. Maybe once upon a time, but not now. I mean, it hasn't made him want Christine more. Maybe once upon a time, but not now. Fair enough, Robyn's got this relationship with him, but it's still early on. It might phase out. So I generally don't think MERI actually ever wanted to have another child, you know, because she's just seen too much with KODY and other wives. She has no belief that it would actually make a difference to her life, and it's like, why bother now? Let me know what you're thinking, because that's my opinion.
I mean, it was just such a loving offer, you know.
I wasn't trying to say push you to have a baby. It is just a choice. You never had the choice before. Every woman should have the choice whether or not they want to have kids.
And that is my point. Every woman should have a choice whether they can have kids or not. And Mary is not taking that choice. She's wishy-washy with it like there's no tomorrow. Because she does not want a child. That is how I am looking at this.
I mean, I'm honestly still torn and still trying to decide if I should do it at all.
I personally think Mary is just enjoying the attention from the whole scenario and conversation about children. I mean, oh, it's literally a sob, cry, I don't know, sob, cry, I don't know, sob, cry, I don't know. How many times are you going to keep doing that? Just think about that.
I would be excited to have kids with you. I imagined raising my kids with sister wives. Janelle and Christine say they don't want any more right now, you know, and probably ever. I would love to sit there and do that with a sister wife, especially you.
You know, and we know Robyn can be quite convincing, and even those lines themselves in particular didn't do too much for Mary, clearly, but
I look at him and I'm just like, it just confuses me because I just wonder if that's all I need, you know, just that relationship with him, because I always saw me having...
It's crazy because usually when women see another woman who's got children, it makes her want children. What's the word? Is it brody, something like that? I don't know. That hasn't made her do that. It's made her say, oh, no, I think your child is actually more than fine for me. I've never heard a woman say, oh, the only time I've heard a woman or even a man ever reference to the fact that, hey, I like your child and your child is more than enough for me is when they don't want a child of their own. I'm just breaking it down bit by bit and showing you everything that is going on in this scene, ladies and gentlemen, and I do apologize for my coughs.
Oh boy. So I just wonder sometimes if it's just, you know, if that's just what it is and this is how I'm going to get my boy. At this point, the option...
It's not a matter of it is what it is because you got an option. You know what I'm saying? Wishy-washy. Washy-washy. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
that I have are to take Robyn up on her offer of surrogacy to carry a child for Kody and I, or to just try in vitro myself, or to not even pursue it and not try to have another baby.
And let's be real, that is the option that you want to go for.
2 years old almost. Is this really a smart time to be starting to have kids?
See what I mean? Now she's mentioning her age. Is it a smart idea? All these doubts aren't doubts. It's just a diversion, just to make it look like as if she's interested, but really into it she's not. Robyn knows it. Come on, she got to know it.
If I decided not to have a baby, I want to make sure it's the right reason. And if I decided to have a baby, I want to make sure it's the right reason.
I just want you to have a choice.
And Mary doesn't care for the choice. If anything, to be honest with you, this is probably a storyline that was pushed by the network, to be honest with you.
You know? So, and that was my biggest thing. It was just offering you a choice. I feel like you gave me a choice with marrying Kody.
And then we're back to the tears. Tear, tear, tear. Wishy-washy, wishy-washy. Tear, tear, tear. Wishy-washy, wishy-washy. I can make a song out of that. Tear, tear, tear. Wishy-washy, wishy-washy. Tear, tear, tear. Wishy-washy, wishy. You get the deal. Come on. Tell me you're not seeing this. Because if you're not, then I worry for you. Well, that is that for that episode. And also, let's not forget though, I feel like Kody got to a point where he just got fed up. He got to a point where he's like, you know, I can't be bothered anymore. I've asked you so many bloody times. And I mean, how many times I ask you, you're literally giving me no answer. Like, your answer's just literally the same. Like, why bother? But hey, man, who knows? Obviously, I'll get to see more and more, obviously, what goes down with Kody and obviously Meri and the baby situation, of course, throughout the season. But this is only episode 1. But nonetheless, though, ladies and gentlemen, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, leave a comment down and share with your friends so the video can grow. Peace.